I'm going to continue where I left off. The phone shut off on me, so the Audio HD is going to come into where it says that AAFP. So go ahead and grab this. If you notice with that AAFP, there's one of the pins is missing, and that correlates to where one of these pins missing. So it's kind of hard to not put it in the correct. It's one of two ways. If you do it the other way, you're gonna break a pin. It should slide right in without too much of a problem. Of course, now that I say that, I'm gonna have a problem. It seems like it's stuck both ways. Okay, it's gonna be a snug fit, but it's not bad at all. The other one, actually, let's see. This is a yeah, I'm not going to mess with that. I don't think I had that plugged in before. So, I'm going to touch that for now. We have this blue cord here. This blue cord, after getting the other one out of the way. It's going to go ahead and connect right next to the RAM here. You can actually see a blue insert right there, and there is a little knob in it. If you look at the plastic piece, there's an opening on the right side that correlates to this knob here. So I'm just going to go ahead and slide that in like so. And most likely that's going to be pulled out a couple times by the time you actually attempt to finish this production. Just because it's not the tightest fit, nor do you really want it to be. The next one I'm grabbing says USB. And this USB is going to come down to, where's it going to come down? Where it's going to come down to where it says USB 78. That's in the first corner, and I'm going to go ahead and plug that in like so. There is, if you actually notice on the bottom here, a opening missing, and the same thing correlates to a pin missing. So when you go to plug this in, make sure the two line up for obvious reasons, like so. Alright. I have what looks like a connection, a power connection. So go ahead and grab one of your power supply connections, and this looks pretty close to what I just had in my hand here. This connection here, it's the old type it looks like. So I'm going to plug this in. I've given myself enough room here. And now that connection is going to connect. Make sure the round corner connects with the round corner, otherwise you're going to have a problem. But should be a nice little fit there. And the big to do here are all these smaller ones. Oh, actually there's another one right here. This one. Seems like it's actually backing out. Give me just a second as I fix this real quick. Okay, so it seemed like that inner one was backing out. I just want to slide it back in. And remember, corner to corner. Like so. If not, then yeah, it just isn't going to work. That looks pretty good. Alright, now we have all these stupid little ones. Coming in with your production should be this little pin ordeal. Too bright. There we go. And all those are going to fit right in here. All those wires. So they're going to plug in this way. Actually, plug in this way. light. Plug in this way, and this is going to slide right in this corner, and it's going to plug in like so. If you read through it, it shouldn't be all that difficult. It might be a little tedious, but if you read closely, the reset is on this side, and the IDE light is on this side. So the IDE light and the reset. So it actually corresponds to the way exactly how I have it set up right now. So trying to do this one hand is going to be fun. So you grab the first one. If you notice, real close, alright, I almost had it. Trying to zoom in. If you notice, it says the plus and then the negative. They're both going to be on the same side. So they're going to come down like this. They're not going to be turned on its side and connecting these two. That's not going to happen. You're going to be connecting these two next to each other. So the first one I actually have is the HDD LED. The red obviously is for ground or negative. So I'm going to go ahead and slide that in like I would show you, but it's too much of a pain in the butt. Alright, so now I have it right here. So of course you can see the backings are not connected as the two front. Next that I have is the reset. The reset is going to be actually on the opposite side. Okay, where it says reset. And make sure that the ground meets up with the ground. It should slide right in with very little, if no resistance. So now I have the reset there. Next one I have here is, they're two separate here. They're actually together, but they're separate. This is going to be the power LED. And it's actually going to be, once again, on the same side. And make sure where it says power, the positive goes in. Right next to it is the ground. That's where that connects in. It doesn't matter if the label is pointing to you or not. You just have to make sure that the negative is on the negative, and vice versa. I'm going to put the camera down for just a moment, because it's too much of a pain in the butt to hold that while doing this. I don't want to bend anything in the process. So you can see, once again, all on one side. All the other pins on the opposite side are connected to themselves. And then another set of wires here. This one says power SW. At the moment I'm not sure what that stands for, but if you look on the opposite side, sounds like it's going to be power speaker. Power switch, I'm guessing. Oh, you know what? The two that I just put on here, it says power and ground, then power LED. If you look on the opposite side, that's why they're split, because the power and the LED are supposed to be on the opposite side. So I'm actually going to take those off. My bad. And flip them to the opposite side, because that power SW is power switch, and that's where the other two originally were at. So let's update this. Sorry for the bad angle. Power switch goes for the power ground, and then the power LED goes with the positive and negative.